Alright, what's up everybody? This is Rob Shack. So today we're going to be doing the next level in my Samurai Warriors 1 playthrough. I am going to be playing as Nobunaga Oda, and we are doing this thing. I'm going to show you all the secret missions on the Battle of Okehazama. It's going to be a fun time, and so be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and enjoy the video. So I'll talk a little bit about this because this is a new level, and we're playing as Nobunaga. Even though we've done this level a million times with a bunch of different people, it's kind of cool to see how it's a little bit different when you play as Nobunaga. It's a lot easier to unlock the secret missions on this level because of the fact that... why is it easier? What was I thinking? I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, because Nobunaga is me. So when you play as No and Oichi, Nobunaga goes up and helps Hideyoshi, but in this version, that's not going to happen because I'm not going to go up there and help him at all. The whole way the secret missions start on this level is if you let Hideyoshi die. It's like the pivotal moment. So all you have to do is let him get destroyed. And if you do, then you're good to go. So it's pretty easy, but I just want to talk about it anyway. I've got my little bodyguards here. They're just chilling. I'm still going to get rid of all these officers because, you know, the level gets a lot harder when you're in the situation that I'm going to put myself into, where, yeah, you can, like, really you can lose a lot of stuff and a lot of allies and everything. So you want to try to, like, sort of make it easier for your side. And Nobunaga Sakuma can get really beat up because, well, he's very isolated for some reason. I don't know why they put him where they do. But, yeah, he's starting to fight random people, and he's already talking about how it could be a challenge, and that's not what you want. So yeah, I'm gonna just what I'll do too, because there's a way to get both these missions done. There's two bonus missions. There's a way to get them both done at the same time. It's a little bit hard, so we're going to have to save it. I'm gonna save it right after I do this mission, and we might need to do it a few times because this level can get hard. Basically, the two missions you have to do is there's a mission that becomes defeat everybody, all the generals on the enemy side, because you fail finding Hideyoshi. Which is fine. And then the challenging mission is getting Hanzo. Hanzo will pop up, and it'll be really complicated when Hanzo pops up, because it'll say, basically, you have to get to Yoshimoto before, what's his name, shows up. And that can get really challenging. You need to get rid of Hanzo, or you need to get to Hideyoshi, or Yoshimoto before Hanzo shows up. And that's really hard, because Hanzo moves really, really fast, because he's a ninja. So he can, like, literally outrun you on your horse. It's really stupid, but, you know, I guess that's canon, whatever. But trying to find my horse. Where did my horse go? Oh, okay, there he is. But yeah, so I'm gonna just right now. Oh, let me just let this dialogue happen because why not? We're going to save it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go help out. Whatever his name is, Sakuma, kind of weakened the people around him. He started a fight with somebody and then complained about his morale. It was this dude. So I'm going to take out that dude. I don't know how to say his name. But also, Nobunaga Sakuma kind of sucks anyway. So it's like, well, we're just going to kind of see what happens. But, so I'll get rid of him. And then I'm going to just sit around and wait. Because I might be messing up the thing. I'm not going to resave it until... I'm not going to resave it again until I hopefully pass this mission. Because you don't know... I don't know if I'm making this harder or easier for myself. Honestly, I don't. So, I'm just going to kind of wait till Hideyoshi dies. And then, eventually... Hanzo's going to pop up and we're going to try to take him down. And we'll have some fun with it. It should be fun. The Hanzo mission is cool because it's like you've played this mission on so many different levels, and the Hanzo mission is very reminiscent of actually when you play as Hanzo. So it's pretty cool. It's cool the way they do that. I like it. I think it's really creative of them to basically allude to like every different version. They did this level really well. Basically, there's like they reference so much stuff with that. So you get the like Hanzo assassination things from his missions, and you also get those when you play. I think you get those missions also when you play as Masamune. So it's like they really nailed it. Yeah. I'm just kind of waiting now till Hideyoshi dies because he needs to for this to work. So, but apparently, I don't know how this dude's morale just dropped a little bit, but it did. It's fine. We'll figure it out. Just gonna kind of weaken some troops around here because I don't have anything to do until Hideyoshi dies. So hopefully Hideyoshi actually freaking dies. I mean, yeah, he's losing troops. So we're just gonna come run over here. The good thing about playing this level on lower difficulties, or not even lower difficulties, but when you play it when you're still level 1, is you can basically run over and one-shot all enemy units, which is hilarious. Can't do it later, but for now I can, and it's great. So I'm just gonna kind of run around and stampede some units so that Nobunaga doesn't die. I think he still has a couple bodyguards, so he's not doing absolutely terrible. He's not doing great. And I also don't know where his units are because it looks like they're somewhere, but he doesn't have any. So they're somewhere on the map. I don't really know. Just waiting on Hideyoshi. He has no bodyguards left, so it won't last. He won't last much longer, and then we'll get it going. I like that Nobumori's moving. I don't think I've ever seen him head back up here, so him heading back up here is great because now he's back with some other units. That's kind of what we want. And let me see here. So I think just kind of trying to like get ahead of the game here. I think it's when there's 2 generals left, Hanzo pops up, I believe. Because I've done this mission before. You can go back and look at my old videos too and whatever. But like, I'm pretty sure when there's 2 generals left, that's when we get to the point where Hanzo tries to pop up and assassinate Yoshimoto. So I'm just gonna kind of wait in this area, and then I might head over to Ieyasu next, and we'll just kind of see. We'll just kind of see. We're gonna see what happens. It's all good. So I'm just kind of running around getting a whole bunch of KOs because I'm stampeding a bunch of people on a horse. And literally just one-shot. I one-shotted a strike ninja, so you know that's good. Alright. So we've gotten a new dialogue. When Nobunaga says that, that's good, and obviously now we have the mission that we want. So now I'm going to work on getting rid of everything over here. I'm hoping to get this to work well, but yeah, we're not going to save it just in case we screwed this whole thing up. It's very possible because I am having to remember what I did before.
All too easy.
Is the general coming at me here? But yeah, like I'm so strong because I have like crazy powerful items on because I've been playing this game for a long time. So it's like, it's hilarious to watch that because now I just like destroy everybody. So now I'm going to come running over here. That unit I think just disappeared right in front of my face, which was kind of weird. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 2 generals left when it switches. But I'm just going to be very attentive towards the possibility of Hanzo popping up. I think if I come over here and get rid of this dude, it should do it. But don't quote me on that, and then I'll obviously head back, and then we'll see if it works. But Hanzo is very fast, so the second you see Hanzo pop up, you gotta book it. Book it over to Yoshimoto. You have to be quick. If you don't, Hanzo literally will like outrun you on your horse. So be very... I'll wait around just a second. Okay, I didn't get anything. So now I'm gonna come running over here. We'll see if I can make this happen. This is probably one of the hardest missions to actually do because of the fact that Hanzo is... Okay, there he is. Hanzo is super fast, so you really do have to run very quickly. And Yoshimoto just pops up. So Yoshimoto comes up once Hanzo comes up. And that's what is super weird. So you have to run very, very quickly. Hanzo is jumping over that little fence. And then he's jumping up to Yoshimoto. Apparently Hanzo Hattori has some units that just popped up in our base, which is weird. But that's fine. We have a lot of stuff. And we're going to be fine. I mean, the main camp has to fall for me to lose. And I have my 2 officers there and Katsuie Shibata, so we're doing very well. I have entered the main camp, and I got here first. So we did it. What's funny is it says Hanzo failed in his ploy, and he was still here just a second ago, so that's pretty funny. But now what we're going to do is rush back. I want to save all of my generals. Hanzo Hattori fails and runs away. And actually, what's interesting is when I did that mission in the past, I'm pretty sure Hanzo Hattori stays on the map. So it's interesting how that dialogue was different with Hanzo. He actually talked to Nobunaga, which doesn't normally happen. So that was kind of nice. Nice little extra hint of dialogue there. So now we're going to get rid of these 2 officers that are here. I think Katsuie and my bodyguards and generals are all going to take out Hanzo's troops that appeared in the main camp. I don't remember that happening before. I think that's also probably been a thing. I can't see that being like a unique thing to this. Now I'm going to come over here. That dude's hurt, so they were actually winning this fight. So that's nice. I didn't think they would. I think Hideyoshi actually hurt that dude a lot more than I thought because his morale was dropping pretty rapidly even when he was fighting Hideyoshi. So I found that to be very interesting. I'm just going to kind of weaken some people, get rid of some people, and I think that's going to be it with that mission. And I don't think we get another mission. I think it ends. All missions stop right there, which again is not surprising because of the fact that the Imagawa has been completely decimated. So that's part of it. Yeah, so we don't get another mission. That's cool. And now we're gonna just do my trademark thing where I run around, secure every gate, and increase my troop number to as high as it can be. I like doing this when you're playing as Nobunaga or one of his officers because you literally can get him back up to full troops. He doesn't have full troops when the level starts, but when you take every stronghold on the map, he ends up becoming a full troop and full morale general, which is pretty cool. So now we're just going to kind of move along, head over here. We're going to go up and re-secure our stronghold at the top of the map, and then from there we're going to take the 2 ones by Yoshimoto, and then we're going to finish the level. So I hope this was informative for you. The key for sure is to get, I think it is when they have 2 generals left, and if you start to head back towards your side, that's when Hanzo appears. But the second that happens, I mean, you saw it. You have to run very, very quickly to get back. Like, I literally turned around immediately, and I barely got there before Hanzo. Like, it was very close. And I had it saved just in case, because you may need to restart that a couple times, or just use Matsukaze, the saddle. I have that saddle, but for some reason I didn't use it. So that's basically all you need to do, and that saves you having to do this level twice. But, I mean, this level is really fantastic, so it's not bad to do it twice, but it is just like, it can get tedious if you're trying to 100% the game like I am. Like, you can save yourself a little bit of time by doubling up on the secret missions. But yeah, this is fantastic. I forgot how awesome Nobunaga's moveset is in this game. He's like so good. Very powerful, and the lightsaber type sword is really great. So he's a really great general, very powerful, and it's really cool to kind of see it from Nobunaga's perspective, because I think they're going to give you a lot of extra dialogue because you're playing as Nobunaga. You kind of see what he was doing and how he went about trying to conquer Japan back then. And this game is pretty realistic in terms of like the history of what happened, because Nobunaga didn't conquer everybody in reality. It was between Hideyoshi and Ieyasu, and so the way they kind of describe that is very well done in this game. It's still good in Samurai Warriors 2. It's just not as everyone the way that I don't like how Samurai Warriors 2 went was basically everybody ends up fighting on that Battle of Sekigahara, which this game doesn't even talk about that, and I think you get a little bit of that at the end of Samurai Warriors Extreme Legends, which I will be playing next, and will continue along in my story, my walkthrough of the Samurai Warriors series, because I think Samurai Warriors 1 is the best one because of what they did, and all there was like 2 things I would change, but I have a review on it. I'll re-upload that or redo that at some point. But yeah, it's great game. Nobunaga's awesome. Very menacing voice actor. They did a great job, and then they never used him again, and I don't really know why. Probably because the dude was like, yeah, y'all aren't paying me enough because my voice is too good. And it's true. Nobunaga in Samurai Warriors 1, not even Extreme Legends, but just Samurai Warriors 1, his voice actor is so good. So, yep. So now who is moving to come and help me? Okay, it's Nobumori Sakuma. So the weakest general is helping me out here, so that's kind of a bummer, but it's okay. Just gonna kind of weaken some of these troops. I want to get to 300 kills. I also really liked in this game the way the movesets on the horse is basically like the horse version of whatever attack you do in the real game, which that's freaking awesome. Like, they didn't do that ever again, and they really should have. Kind of bummed that they didn't bring that back in later games. So am I back up to full? Yes, I am. And there we go. Well, thank y'all for watching, and subscribe and comment and good stuff.
Yeah, rain. If it were not for this rain.
It seems the heavens also sought your death.
One day, you'll suffer the same fate as I.
Perhaps so.